Team Fortress 2. It's a name so infamous, maybe even a bit legendary, that I think almost everyone has at least some memory tied to either the game itself, the countless hours they've spent playing it over the years, or its seemingly undying community willing to keep the game alive even 5 years after its last major update in 2017, and the still ongoing bot problem that Valve tried to fix, but in the process had more, trying to enjoy the game without throwing their money at the multi-million-dollar company. And now, Valve has seriously the guts to announce an update-sized update, to quote them, just to sneakily change the recently released blog post back to holiday-sized update, and with that small change, crushing everybody's overwhelming excitement and hopefulness the community was in such desperate needs of. But even after this, the community lives on, and even if the game isn't what it used to be for many, we still play it and drain dozens of hours off of our lives enjoying it daily, for the most part. I myself played this game at around 2021 and have currently around 300 hours under my belt playing it, so I obviously have far less knowledge of this game than some of my friends do who have put thousands of hours into this funny war-themed hat simulator. And even with only my 300 hours of experience, I can still see why people keep coming back to this game, and I can describe it in 3 simple words. It's fucking fun. Nine classes, over 150 unique weapons, some being better than others of course, a metric fuck ton of cosmetics to choose from, and simply well-crafted gameplay. With the help of some friends, that can lead to some hour-long sessions, and oh boy, I'm gonna tell you, I have had some long-ass sessions in this game before, and personally, I don't regret a second of it, just because it's so absurdly fun. But obviously, not everything's perfect. Some weapons, like for example the Scorch Heart for the Pyro, have been, let's just say, a thorn in the eyes of the community for quite a while now, and the still ongoing bot issues that I've talked about earlier have made it almost impossible for people in certain regions to play the game in casual without running into 5 sniper bots ruining the game for the entire lobby. Another problem is the simple lack of content. As I said, there hasn't been a new major update in the game since all the way back in 2017.
He can't keep getting away with it! He won't.
Resulting in people playing the same maps, with the exception of the holiday ones, which usually kinda suck anyway, using the same weapons and getting absolutely no tweaks to the current existing weapons. The only thing that gets added to the game yearly are cosmetics and warpaint case, which, how do I say this, often contain items of questionable quality. But Valve obviously doesn't care, because those cases will make them an absolutely absurd amount of money, which they put into every other project but TF2 itself. It's frustrating to see such a good game just collecting dust on the shoulders of a multi-million-dollar company like Valve, who have lost all interest, like all of it, in continuing to support this game, if it isn't for revenue, or just due to public backlash, like from Save TF2. Though, as I said at the beginning of the video, not all hope is lost, because even if the update that will release later this year is not as big as we thought it was going to be, I still think that it at least might give us a few things to toy around with, other than just shitty summer cosmetics and such. And that is at least a semi-right step in the right direction, which gives me and other folks at least some hope that maybe, just maybe, we can expect something great for the future of the game. But all this just comes from me, a small little guy on the internet, making a short little video on why he thinks this 15-year-old game is one of his favorites of all time. Who only experienced a tiny fraction of the game's lifespan, but I know that I'll be staying until the mercs and the game have breathed their last breath. But until then, If you already put hundreds of hours into the game, or maybe haven't tried it out at all, boot it up again, or installed if you haven't played it for some freaking reason. Drag a few friends in your lobby and go shoot some bad guys. And who knows, maybe one day some brave, determined Valve employee will raise up against the greedy higher-ups and convince them to give TF2 another chance. But until then, keep your miniguns hot, your Eber sauce filled with crits, and enjoy what I see as a neglected masterpiece by its creators, Team Fortress 2. Thanks for watching.